What do watches, cars, and cell phones have in common? They all share two traits. 1. They are complex. 2. They have a specific purpose. Thus, we can deduce that they have a designer, someone who made them for their purpose. The foot, the eye. They are also complex and have a purpose. They must have been designed as well. That designer is, of course, God. This argument is the teleological argument for the existence of God. What does teleological mean? A teleological explanation is an explanation of motives. For instance, when you ask questions like, why did Mom go to the store? Or, why did Bob buy a sports car? Answers such as these:
to buy some milk, because he likes to drive fast,
are teleological answers because they describe the motives of the actor in the event. Explanations such as these are very common. However, they can cause trouble when the question is over natural phenomenon. So, where does the trouble lie then? One is in language, it is the word why itself. The other is a confusion of design and order. How versus why? Why can mean two things. A why question asks, what are the reasons behind something? The equivocal word here is reason. Reason can mean motivation or it can mean cause. Thus we can get confused with why questions, because the question does not always indicate whether motivation or cause is being asked. Asking how is also asking for the reason behind something. However, the meaning of how is almost exclusively used to mean the cause of something. So, when you hear why, ask yourself if the question is a how question or that of motives. Before we move on, we would do well to explore why versus how another way. Let us visit 18th century France and knock on the door of a very humorous philosopher and satirist, Voltaire. In Voltaire's satire Candide, the title character's mentor is Dr. Pangloss. Dr. Pangloss is fond of giving teleological explanations for everything. For instance, in Chapter 1 he asserts that
noses were made to support spectacles. Hence we have spectacles. Legs, as anyone can plainly see, were made to be breeched. And so we have breeches.
Why bring up Pangloss? Why do eagles have such strong vision? So they can see fish while flying high in the air. It may not seem like it at first, but this is the same sort of Panglossian explanation as for why we have glasses and pants. Eagles can fish from such great heights because of their vision, not the other way around. So, what exactly is a Panglossian statement? It is a statement where the purpose, or how something is used, is equated with the cause of the thing. Thus, when we say that eagles have sharp eyes in order to hunt fish while aloft, we are putting the purpose before the cause, the cart before the horse. How do we continually make this mistake? Is there a fix? Yes. Yes, there is. And we can thank two scientists for making a great contribution to this dilemma. Lord Kelvin and Charles Darwin. Lord Kelvin used mathematical models to predict the age of the Earth of 20 to 200 million years old. Thus, the old Earth model began in opposition to the young Earth model popular in Lord Kelvin's time. This is important for two reasons. 1. the creation of the earth itself was no longer under the strict providence of divine scripture. 2. An old Earth model corroborated with the findings of another scientist who applied scientific reasoning to life itself. Darwin's voyage on the HMS Beagle gave rise to his theory of how life forms evolved from one species to another through a population's adaptation to their ever-changing environment. Darwin's legacy extends past biology into theology, as he unwittingly provides an answer to theological, Panglossian explanations. He, like Lord Kelvin, made the distinction between order and design. Order doesn't require a purpose. However, utility can arise from order. Think of the Fibonacci sequence, which is found all over nature. This is just an example of order in nature. Yet from this order, a mollusk has a sturdy home. So, what is Darwin's answer to why eagles have great eyesight? That eagles with better eyesight than their eagle brethren would catch more food and from a greater diversity of sources and thus be healthier and thus reproduce more, passing on their eyesight to their children. Thus eagles do not have great eyesight to catch fish, but rather they can catch fish due to their great eyesight. In this, natural order replaces purposeful design, with design out of the picture on the universe as a whole, and correction in equivocating design with cause. The teleological argument fails. If God did not design the universe, then how did it come into being? That is a question of a cosmological nature, to be explored in a different video.